What's up guys, my name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and welcome back to the channel. Minecraft is a vast game, but like everything else out there, Minecraft has a darker and creepier side. In Minecraft, like everything else, there's been strange and spooky happenings, sightings of weird entities, and things happening in players' worlds that are just not right. In this video, I'll be talking about the biggest myth in Minecraft, Herobrine himself. These are the top 10 signs to know if Herobrine is in your Minecraft world. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 10. Trees without leaves or bark. One mysterious sign of Herobrine is seeing trees without their leaves. This is a lesser known clue which most people overlook, but next time you're on your single player world and see your trees without leaves, or even see leaves floating and not disappearing even without the bark, start looking if you have any mods, because there's no other players to blame when you're playing single player, and if you're sure you didn't do it, then perhaps you have an unwelcomed visitor in your world. If you see a few of these, perhaps it's a glitch, but if it starts happening more than once, it might not just be a coincidence. Number 9. Desert wells. This is another clue that's not widely known. Since Minecraft 1.2.1, desert wells have been a part of Minecraft. Rare structures usually found within the desert biome in the middle of nowhere, sometimes being found near villages or abandoned mine shafts and desert temples. It's pretty rare to find these things, and if you do see a lot of them, you might either be super lucky or someone could be building them. Sometimes it depends on the structure. It's said that Herobrine places desert wells around in the world that he's in. If you find one near a village or a few odd ones out in the desert, there's no reason to raise concern, but if you start seeing these in the middle of nowhere a lot, then it's a possibility someone could be griefing in your world. Number 8. Spontaneous fires. Unless a tree nearby got hit by lightning, or you can hear the bubbling of lava at some place nearby also, it may be a cause for concern. In Minecraft, there's not many other ways that something can set on fire, unless another player or yourself used a flint and tinder on a block such as wood. If you see fire spreading on blocks that can't burn for long periods, or if you see multiple trees on fire and areas not near lava suddenly bursting into flames, this could be another indication that Herobrine is in your world and isn't taking your presence in it too kindly. Number 7. Redstone torches. For some reason, Herobrine has an affinity for redstone torches. As long as the Herobrine myth has been a thing, it's well known that Herobrine seems to place redstone torches scattered across the world. In fact, the alleged way to spawn Herobrine is through the use of redstone torches in an altar too, so they do have a significance and importance to his presence. Redstone torches are a specific thing. You need to mine redstone for one, and then place them, and they're usually only used to open doors or power machines. So it's usually something you remember placing. If your world all of a sudden has redstone torches scattered around some places in a meaningless fashion, you might want to disconnect from the game, or at least explore a little, because you might not be alone. Number 6. 2x2 tunnels. Many people who witnessed or sighted Herobrine in any form usually report seeing him or feeling his presence when mining. Usually a lot of the clues are underground. For an example, Herobrine is known to mine. If you start a brand new mine, usually cave systems are vast and open or break out into ravines which have a specific structure, if you're lucky to find them. But one key clue for the presence of Herobrine in any given world is his habit of leaving 2x2 tunnels from strip mining. This would be a very normal thing to discover on a server, so if you're on a multiplayer game, I really wouldn't have this as any cause for concern, but if you do find these types of tunnels in a single player world you created and you didn't leave them, then maybe that's something you should think about. Number 5. Pyramids. In the Herobrine myth and sightings, one of the key discoveries is finding pyramids scattered across the world. For an example, usually those who have said to have had the presence of Herobrine in their level have stumbled upon multiple perfect pyramids made from either mossy cobblestone around the world, usually in the grassy or forest type biomes, but it doesn't stop there. Not just mossy cobblestone pyramids are found, but also multiple sandstone pyramids are usually built around the world. If you find any of these pyramids, specifically a perfect sandstone pyramid on the water or underwater, then this is one of the strongest indications of Herobrine in any given vanilla Minecraft world. Number 4. creepy signs. Signs are usually crafted to label buildings, chest contents, or give directions for server spawns or builds, but sometimes signs can be used in a chilling way, such as in this situation. What if you were exploring your Minecraft world and stumbled upon multiple signs saying things such as "Only God can save you now" or "I'm watching you"? I'm pretty sure anyone would be scared or at least a little bit spooked. Well, this is a common thing reported in Herobrine sightings and experiences. Even those who do not witness any of the other clues have simply reported seeing strange signs scattered throughout their world, primarily near their own creations or NPC villages, showing indication that Herobrine could be watching you. Number 3. Glowstone towers. Along with pyramids, another sign are randomly placed glowstone towers. It's pretty evident to any Minecraft player that the only way to source glowstone is from the nether dimension. But what if you haven't even got that far yet and you discover glowstone towers coming from the grass, placed in random nearby? You'd be confused. One of Herobrine's signature builds is the glowstone tower, and it's not really known why this is. Number 2. Strange sounds when mining. This is perhaps one of the spookiest things. In horror movies, the scariest films are those that are not cluttered with cheap jump scares, but the ones that use music and ambience to create tension to make you always have your guard up for a scare. This is a similar situation when mining. Many players can report strange sounds that don't belong to any ambience or noises they've heard or any known mobs in the game. If you listen to the in-game jukebox record disc 11, it's a pretty similar experience to the real thing, and people hear footsteps behind them or nearby when nobody's in the world, or they hear blocks breaking from a pickaxe and weird screams or heavy breathing. If you hear any strange sounds behind you or nearby in this fashion, especially down when you're mining, the best course of action is either to get out of your mine or just quit the game completely, because sorry to tell you, but it could be Herobrine. Number 1. He appears. This is one of the least likely things to experience and one of the signs that the majority of people won't experience. Some of the other signs on this list could perhaps be explained, but nobody would be able to prove the existence of Herobrine unless they actually saw him. Something that people who've seen him can remember clearly. Usually Herobrine doesn't have direct contact with a player who happens to see him. In most of the accounts, Herobrine is spotted from inside a window or door in a building before vanishing, or is seen watching the player from a cliff or in the fog if it's turned on in the settings. He is known to hide in plain sight or in places that the eye doesn't notice. If you've seen a strange figure that isn't a zombie in the fog or in the distance, you might want to turn up your render distance and investigate. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you disagree with the points in this video and think I missed another sign of Herobrine in this list, definitely let me know what it is in the comments section below. If you want to see more top 10 and Minecraft videos like this and daily gaming videos, make sure to subscribe and also turn on the notifications by clicking the bell next to the subscribe button. Make sure they're turned on so you don't miss out on every single video. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.